This week, France announced a new aid package for Ukraine that includes some of the world's most advanced weapons. Aside from the powerful radar, amazing anti-aircraft systems, and anti-tank missiles, there's also the 155mm Caesar self-propelled howitzer. This is a huge, long-range, ultra-precise artillery system equipped with the best technologies for delivering devastating strikes. This pits NATO's most powerful artillery against Russia's MSTAs. So what's impressive about the Caesar? First of all, its gun is huge. Mounted atop its steel shoulders is an upgraded version of the 155mm TRF-1, which is one of the best, albeit rather controversial, towed howitzers.
In strategic terms, the Paris gun was a flop. In technical terms, it was a brilliant success.
This stringing beauty can crush any fortified position or even a column of enemy equipment to pieces thanks to its wide range of available rounds, including high explosive fragmentation, rocket-propelled, smoke, illuminating, and even cluster. Not to mention bonus guided anti-tank missiles. This platform's arsenal and versatility are simply scary. When it comes to technology, the Caesar is as modern as they come, equipped with its own radar, automatic control unit, and other features. Fire control technology with automatic aiming, known as Sigma 30, is also amazing. It allows for remote target identification and prepares the Caesar for an attack. A huge advantage the Caesar has over immobile howitzers is its automatic projectile feeding system. This gives the weapon a maximum rate of fire of 6 rounds per minute. This year, the French also want to adopt the Archer system's ability to launch all 6 missiles at once. I'm pretty sure a strike like that's enough to level any fortified point to the ground. High strategic and tactical mobility is provided by a powerful diesel engine capable of accelerating the vehicle up to 60 miles per hour. Surprisingly, this giant can overtake most modern military equipment. Speed is actually one of Caesar's key features, as it can be deployed in just 60 seconds and collapsed for transport in just 40 seconds. For comparison, this process takes over 5 minutes for other similar weapon complexes. But this miracle artillery has its drawbacks. For example, it performs poorly in off-road settings and is not well protected against enemy attacks. Nevertheless, the Caesar's combat power and overall advantage on the battlefield outweigh its disadvantages. Moreover, in some cases, it turns out to be more powerful than its foreign counterparts and at a much lower cost. The closest analogs of the French Caesar are Germany's PZH-2000 and America's M109 Paladin. For a better understanding of their differences, I suggest we take a closer look. The PZH-2000 self-propelled howitzer is based on the legendary Leopard 2 tank. Its main armament consists of a 155mm howitzer with a barrel length of just over 25 feet, as well as a freely rotating turret, something the Caesar lacks. The gun's equipped with an automatic reloader for 60 shots, ensuring a very high rate of fire at 12 rounds per minute. These are great results given that loading can be carried out in manual, semi-automatic, or automatic mode.
Whereas a lot of self-propelled artillery systems would be promising perhaps on rapid fire rate 4 or 5 rounds a minute, you are getting up to 6 to 8 on very fast fire rates.
There are also 4 smoke grenade launchers installed on both sides of the gun, offering even more variation to both offensive and defensive strategies. The German military says that the PZH-2000 can even calculate an enemy's location in the dark, like a Terminator. It turns out that this is true, because it has a sight with a thermal imager and a laser rangefinder. Under the howitzer's hull is a high-tech control module that can automatically calculate and redirect to the target, so even the most agile of enemy reconnaissance will have nowhere to hide. The PZH-2000 is also outstanding in terms of protection. The hull and turret feature steel armor, and the vehicle's most critical areas are covered with reactive armor on top so that it can defend against serious threats such as a tank strike.
You have got a highly engineered machine, you have got a very integrated system which is delivering both firepower and accuracy in one platform.
Meanwhile, the American M109 Paladin also has some things to brag about. This is a modern self-propelled artillery platform that leaves no chance for heavy equipment on the battlefield. And it's all thanks to that same 155mm howitzer gun we've been mentioning. The new M109 uses some of the technology that was originally developed for the XM2001 Crusader self-propelled howitzers. Civilians even consider it to be a full-fledged tank, as its turret can rotate 360 degrees. However, it's actually a much more dangerous weapon.
Not very many people get to do it because it's kind of dangerous to do direct fire, but there's a lot of new soldiers in the battery that haven't ever really got to see it or practice it.
This artillery system boasts its formidable 155mm auto-reloading cannon. It's capable of firing up to 4 rounds per minute, guaranteeing 4 destroyed enemies if the Excalibur high-precision guided missiles are used, which have a maximum range of up to 25 miles. The M109A7 Paladin has a short reaction and redeployment time. This allows the platform to relocate immediately after firing, thus avoiding retaliatory fire. That's a huge advantage over conventional tanks.
So this thing can stay out in the fight a lot longer.
However, the self-propelled gun cannot boast of having stronger armor. Sure, it certainly provides protection from small arms fire and artillery shell shrapnel, but a direct hit often has dire consequences. Overall, the Paladin is a highly effective and powerful artillery platform. It has all the necessary qualities to gain the upper hand on the battlefield, just like the Caesar. But which of the 3 howitzers we've presented is the strongest? And will they be able to stand up to Russia's greatest artillery weapon, the 2S-19 MSTAS? First and foremost, we have to look at the gun's power. The Caesar uses a caliber of 155mm, which is compatible with the M2005 VLAP projectile that has a range of 34 miles and can be fired at up to 6 rounds per minute. Germany's PZH-2000 has the same caliber but a longer strike range of 42 miles when using a rocket-propelled projectile. Its rate of fire is twice that of the previous howitzer at 12 shots per minute. For its part, the M109 Paladin, having the same exact caliber, can fire up to 25 miles away with Excalibur rounds, but only at a pitiful 4 shots per minute. And last but not least, Russia's MSTAS. This gun uses the outdated 152mm caliber, hence its reduced strike range of 19 miles. It does have a decent rate of fire though, 8 rounds per minute. Ahead of the Paladin and the MSTAS, but behind the PZH-2000. What about mobility? The French howitzer is the undisputed leader in this regard with a speed of 62 miles per hour. Germany comes in second with a speed of 42 miles per hour. The American takes a close third place at 40 miles per hour. And in last place, we have the Russian howitzer at just 37 miles per hour. If you want your artillery to have cool features, then you have to pay up. That's why the cost of any weapon often plays a decisive role. The price for one Caesar is $2.8 million. The latest version of the 2S-19 MSTAS costs $3 million. The PZH-2000 runs about $4.5 million, but the Paladin comes in with an incredible price tag of $18 million. As you can see, the Caesar is just as good in terms of performance while also being much cheaper than its competitors. It's quite nice that this weapon's been included in the recent aid package for Ukraine, which also includes other types of equipment. For example, there's the GM200, a tactical 3D medium-range radar that significantly improves air defense systems. It scans a circular area for adversaries up to an altitude of over 15 miles, with a maximum search range of 155 miles. Obtaining such a tool is a huge win for Ukraine because the sooner a ballistic missile or drone can be detected, the sooner the military can shoot it down. By the way, Ukraine has already received some F-16 fighters which specialize in detection and interception. This aircraft can intercept missiles and spar with similar radar and defense systems. If a squadron takes to the air in a timely manner, they can work together with air defense systems to detect and intercept missiles, including ballistic ones. Thus, the GM200 tactical radar provides enhanced air defense, while the Caesar self-propelled howitzer ensures powerful protection on the ground. It's the perfect package for turning the tide of the war. And with that, our video has come to an end. If you enjoyed it, you can support our efforts by giving it a thumbs up. This gives us the motivation we need to create more interesting and exciting content for you. Also, be sure to leave a comment with your thoughts about what you saw today in the video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.